If you're over 55, what I'm about to share may change the way you look at your kitchen forever. A man named Daniel, 63, once told me something that shook him deeply. He walked into his garage one morning, stood there, looked around, and couldn't remember why he went in. It wasn't once. It started happening weekly, then daily. He forgot his neighbor's name. He forgot where he parked. He even forgot a lunch with his grandson. He told himself, "This is it. I'm getting old." But he wasn't. It wasn't age. It was inflammation. And it was coming from food. One of those foods might be in your kitchen right now. Stay with me, because at the end, I'll share the one simple habit that research shows can help your brain function like someone nearly a decade younger. Most people think memory loss is inevitable, but here's what's rarely explained. After 55, the brain becomes more sensitive to inflammation. Small dietary stresses that once caused no issues now have a stronger effect, not dramatic, not sudden, but cumulative. Your brain doesn't collapse overnight, like rust. And the most powerful accelerators are not rare diseases. They're everyday foods. Let me ask you something honestly. Have you noticed? Forgetting familiar names, losing focus mid-conversation. Feeling foggy in the afternoon? Walking into rooms and blanking? If yes, don't panic. This is reversible in many cases. But first, we need to talk about the real culprits. Food number 1, ultra-processed foods, frozen meals, packaged snacks, flavored yogurts, microwave dinners, protein bars. They look convenient. They even look healthy, but most are stripped of natural fiber and nutrients, loaded with additives, refined oils, artificial preservatives. These trigger something called chronic low-grade neuroinflammation. You don't feel it, no pain, no warning. But over months and years, it disrupts neuron communication. One 68-year-old woman told me, "I thought I was eating healthy." It said, low fat. But low fat often means high sugar. After reducing processed foods and cooking simple meals again, she said, "I feel clearer." It's subtle, but it's real. Here's a question for you. How many packaged foods did you eat yesterday? Because the next one acts even faster. Food number 2, sugary drinks, soda, sweet tea, flavored coffee drinks, juice that isn't truly whole fruit. Liquid sugar hits the bloodstream almost instantly. It creates sharp insulin spikes, and repeated spikes make brain cells less responsive. Brain imaging studies have shown smaller memory centers in frequent sugary drink consumers, smaller hippocampus, weaker recall, faster decline. One retired accountant told me, "I didn't realize my afternoon fog came from my morning juice." When he switched to water and unsweetened tea, his mental crashes reduced within weeks. Let me ask you directly, what did you drink today? The third food hides in something many people love every Friday night. Food number 3, fried foods, French fries, fried chicken, deep-fried fish. When oils overheat, they form oxidized fats. These fats integrate into neuron membranes. Neurons must stay flexible to transmit signals. When membranes stiffen, communication slows. Think of trying to send a message through damaged wiring. A 70-year-old veteran once told me, "I felt like my brain was buffering." After reducing fried foods and switching cooking methods, he noticed steadier focus. Now ask yourself, how often do you eat fried food each week? And here comes the most underestimated category. Food number 4, refined carbohydrates, white bread, white pasta, sugary cereal, bagels. Refined carbs lack fiber. Without fiber, blood sugar spikes rapidly. Rapid spikes relax inflammation. But there's something even deeper. Refined carbs damage gut bacteria balance, and your gut strongly influences mood, memory, neurotransmitter production. This is called the gut-brain axis. One woman switched from toast to oatmeal with nuts and berries. 3 weeks later, she said, "I feel mentally steadier." Not dramatic, but steady. Let me ask you, what does your breakfast usually look like? Now let's talk about blood flow, because without blood flow, memory suffers. Food number 5, processed meats. Bacon, sausages, deli meats. These contain high sodium and preservatives. High sodium can raise blood pressure, and the brain relies heavily on steady oxygen delivery. Reduced blood flow doesn't feel painful, but it reduces clarity. One 65-year-old man reduced processed meat intake. Within months, better energy, less fog, sharper recall. Have you eaten processed meat this week? Now we arrive at the hardest one. Food number 6, sugary snacks. Cookies, candy, pastries. Repeated sugar spikes can lead to insulin resistance in the brain. Which food are you going to reduce first? Like this video, so more people over 55 can protect their memory. Subscribe for weekly science-based strategies to stay sharp, strong, and mentally resilient. Because aging is natural, but losing clarity doesn't have to be.